Meanwhile, down in Georgia, the Republican plan is kind of, we're starting to see it fleshed out. You know, Donald Trump has one rally scheduled. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are going to be every single day for the next 3 months. They're going to be someplace in America, mostly in these 7, 8, 9 swing states. They're going to be someplace in America campaigning every single day. That's what you do when you're running for president. Donald Trump is not. He's playing golf every day. He's just, you know, hanging out, having a good time. He's got one rally scheduled, and that's in Montana, like a state that's not even in play. Why? Because he doesn't think he needs to win the election in order to become president again. He's got these election boards all over the country, and in every single swing state, Republicans have appointed election deniers, Trump acolytes, to election boards where they are committing themselves to refusing to certify the elections in the belief, and I think frankly it's a mistaken belief. I don't think this is going to play out the way they think it is, but they're going to try, and they're going to screw things up, and it's going to be a hell of a mess. But in the belief that if they can deny the certification of the vote, particularly in swing states that go for Harris and Walz, that then either that will give Trump the necessary majority of electoral votes. So you don't have to hit 270 if every state doesn't, you know, certify their vote. If a bunch of states say, sorry, we don't have any electoral votes because we can't certify our vote, then the number drops from 270. And so they believe, number one, that they might be able to just win the Electoral College outright by refusing to certify the vote in those swing states where Trump has lost, where Harris and Walz have won. If that doesn't work, their plan B is to deny enough electoral votes that nobody hits that necessary threshold. And that's more likely if Bob Kennedy does well in the election, although I think his bear story and his brain worm and you know, his bizarre positions on Russia and on vaccines and things like that, they've just turned him into such a marginal candidate that he's not going to be a factor in the election, but we'll see. But in any case, if they don't hit that, you know, that majority, the 270 or a smaller majority, as the case may be, then the election gets thrown to the House of Representatives, and they'll probably go to the Supreme Court to make sure that it happens that way. And my guess is that the right-wing majority on the court will do whatever Trump wants them to do, because they don't want, I mean, both Thomas and Alito want to retire. Alito is, and they don't want to retire if Kamala Harris is the president, is going to appoint their replacements. So, you know, they'll just do whatever Trump wants. But will the American people stand for that? Or for that matter, I mean, you know, after this, you know, the whole certification mess and everything else, and the court, I mean, will the Biden administration, who will still be in charge until January 20th, will the Biden administration even go along with the Supreme Court ruling? So we'll see. We'll see. But, you know, we're all walking into this with our eyes open. But down in Georgia, this election board just passed by 3-2 a law or a rule that goes against state law that says that they can delay the election as long as they want if they don't like the outcome of it.